I never saw this man again after the age of 9. And whenever he would come and see me, he was drunk. He was an alcoholic. He never took an active interest in anything I ever did. School, sports, nothing. My mom would always tell me, son, your father's coming to see you. He's coming to see you. I would run to the window. And I look outside. And he never showed up more than those 3 times. Never. Not one time did he tell me that he loved me. Not one time did this man, supposed to be my father, tell me that he loved me. But he loved that liquor more than he loved me. So fellas, the gym bag, what was in my gym bag? How did I make it? How did I make it? How did I make it? I focused on the 3 B's. Number 1, my gym bag, I focused on the Bible. This helped me keep my peace of mind. Right here. This, the Bible. Helped me keep my peace of mind. Keep me on the straight and narrow. What else? My book. Now I'm going to tell you, now all of you will probably want to be an NBA player. I played in the NBA. I played 11 years professionally, 8 years in the NBA, 3 years overseas. But this has to be first. Basketball is not a backup plan. I'll never let a young person stand in front of me and make basketball number 1, numero uno. Your books have to be number 1. I was one of the top 5 high school players coming out of the country my senior year. It was me, Shaquille O'Neal, you all know him, Allen Houston, Jimmy Jackson, you see him on the Big Ten Network, all right, and Bobby Hurley. It's the top 5, me, right out of Columbus, Ohio. But my books was always number 1. You got to take pride in up here, right here. Okay, it starts up here. You got to take care of your books. All right? Now, a lot of y'all want to play college ball. I played college ball at first. I went to Indiana University, then went to Ohio State. I have 3 college degrees. 3. You got to get your education. That's number 1. Okay? And my last B was this right here. This was my girlfriend right here. This is my girlfriend. She didn't talk back. Yeah, she was always on time. All right, she never gave me no chaos, no grief. She was always ready to go. But you gotta fall in love with this, fellas. This basketball right here, poor boy like me from the project told I was never gonna be nothing. It took me places I never imagined in my whole life. This right here. You gotta fall in love with this game right here. And if you don't, you're not going to be successful. One thing about me is I tell it like it is. I tell it like it is. All right? You got to want this. This right here. When other kids are goofing off and playing around, you got to be working on your game. You got to be working on your game. When I was in the 8th grade, I got cut from a team. I got cut. The coach said, Lawrence, you're not good enough to make the team. You're not good enough to make the team. So I went home that day and I said, you know what? I'm going to be better than every one of those guys on that team. That's what I said. I'm going to be better than every one of them. Every one of those guys. And I worked. And I worked. And I worked. And I would work on my game 3-4 hours every day. No guarantees, fellas. No guarantees. 3-4 hours every day. You have to fall in love with this game. Right here. That's the only way you're going to be a great basketball player. Take your game to the next level. Okay? Basketball. So, what's going to be in your gym bag? What's in your gym bag? Are you going to make excuses like a lot of the guys I grew up with who said, I'm poor, I'm black, I live in a project, I don't know my father. You can't make excuses if you want to be great. You can control this, and you can control your attitude, you can control your work ethic. So as you're thinking about today, as you're thinking about getting your groove on, getting your game on, I want you to think about long-term what you want out of this game, right here, this basketball. What do you want out of this game? All right? So, I'm going to have one of my guys. I started a training program about a year ago. And the reason why I wanted to start this is There are some things I regret that if I had to do them all over again, what would I do different? What would I do different? All right, where's Ryan? Ryan, where is he? Okay? Ryan is one of my guys, 9th grader, goes to Columbus Academy. All right? Good player. Was playing JV throughout the beginning of the season. And I said, Ryan, keep working, man. Keep working. You're going to be ready. You got to be ready. You got to be ready for that time. They moved him up. He led his team 8 straight victories. 8 straight victories. Because he was prepared. You have to prepare yourself for that time. Okay? All right. Now, Ryan's just going to take you through a few drills. Now, a lot of y'all think it's all about drills and it's all about playing hooping. But if you want to be a great player, if you want to play college basketball, you're going to have a lot in your gym bag. You're going to have a lot. You're going to have to take care of your body. You're going to have to get your rest. You're going to have to eat well, right? You're going to have to be a good athlete, all right? It's not just playing basketball, okay? You got to think about that. You're going to play ball today, but you have to think about what it takes. All right, what Ryan is going to do is going to take you through a few drills.